Yo, what is going on, dudes? This is Lego Jake here, and welcome to part 4 of our Let's Play for Ben 10 Power Trip. We're actually starting over here right where we collected the Transformers in the last episode to not only do a couple of scooter tricks, but also take on DJ Lord Decibel's next little activity. I don't really know what to call these. What I do know, though, is that I actually really enjoy doing these puzzles. I like the top-down view, and I like the disco atmosphere, brah. But what's funny is I didn't even really explain what we were doing the last time we were taking on one of these sections, so that's what I will do now. If you step on any of the pink squares, obviously it'll take you right back to the beginning of the dance floor, and you don't want that. And as you can see, there are a ton of pink squares, and they're only going to get more treacherous as we continue taking these on. And any of the blue squares, as you can see by the arrows, they will take you back in that direction, forcing you to take on even more of this, but we did it without a single problem.
On to the next venue.
Well, we will see you there at the next venue, Lord Decibel, and we will defeat you, hopefully in one try, once again. There's our boy XLR8 looking beast. Also, I didn't even mention that the other load screen going into that had 4 arms, which hopefully entails that we'll see him sometime soon. Spoiler alert, not in this episode. That's actually a genuine hope that we just see him soon. I can't really complain about not seeing him yet, though. It's kinda crazy when you think about it that we're on episode 4 and we've only unlocked Heat Blast. I was kind of expecting this series to be like 10-15 episodes, but it's looking like it's gonna be a lot longer. We still have 5 aliens to unlock and an entire game to get through. This game's looking bigger and bigger each and every second that it goes on. And like McDonald's, I'm loving it. Alrighty dudes, so we made it to this cool little swamp, but I do gotta say something about this area. I was getting a ton of frame rate slowdown here. You can sort of see it on the capture, not a ton, it's kind of unnoticeable, but while I was playing it, I was like, oh my gosh, this is insanity. The game felt like it was running at like 20 FPS. It was bizarre. So, I mean, I don't have a PS4 Pro, so maybe that has something to do with it, but this is definitely not like a graphically intense game, so I don't know, just watch out for that if you're playing this.
Oh, hello. I don't get many human visitors to my lab. I'm Dr. Fabian. I'm Ben. Nice to meet you. So, what brings you to my lab? A love for the scientific method? A quest for the grand unified theory? Actually, Stefan sent me here to see if you could, make beards for the Gashrugo Lumberjack team. Hardly a challenge for a genius like me, but I'll lend a hand. I'm sure there's a recipe in here somewhere. It looks like I'm missing some ingredients. If you want this serum made, I'm gonna need the items on this list. I'm on it.
Oh yes, Miss Fabian, who lives in the swamp, we can absolutely help get the beard growth serum ingredients, because I want to help these lumberjacks get their beards. Lumberjacks with no beards, it's a world I don't want to live in. It's madness. But I should also mention that, to go back a little bit to what I was saying about the frame rate, this mission here makes it very prevalent. By the way, I just was confused on what you do. You have to run up while these magic mushrooms, toxic truffles, and crafty cattails are like bouncing and bobbing and running away from you, or in this case, shooting you with a bunch of toxins. And they're kind of annoying. It makes it very prevalent and noticeable, though, when the frame rate is slowing down at an intense level as they're jumping away, so it's like, and you're running through the slow water. It made this part last an insane amount of time, way longer than it should have. And again, maybe this is a personal problem because I'm not playing on a PS4 Pro and it's 2020 and why am I so outdated, but again, I'm not probably the only person out there that has an original PS4, so I'm just talking to those people that can relate to me. Be careful once you enter this area. I don't know if your console could possibly crash. All I know is that you're gonna get some frame rate slowdown, so be prepared is all I'm saying. As for this mission in general, though, I don't really have too many tips. I was getting kind of frustrated doing it, and not in frustrated like, oh my god, this is so annoying, but frustrated like kind of laughing, like, what is happening? Because, like, especially the toxic truffles are pretty easy. They just kind of blast you and fart on you. The crafty cattails, if you stand still, as you can see, they sort of go and bounce back to one or two little areas, so you can usually pick them up pretty easily. But the magic mushrooms bounce so far away from you that you'll just be running around this swamp like, what? Somebody help me get these magic mushrooms. Where is Mario when I need him? But anyway, we're back doing one of the ruin challenges, and this is the first time we're actually taking on some flying enemies. Heat Blast is very useful in this situation. Not only does he have a pretty strong jump attack that you can either use your light or heavy, but obviously he has his flamethrower attack, so we can just blast them guys out of the air. But that doesn't really help with a tree guy hiding behind a wall up on a tower that also got glitched on the side here, so I had to jump around for a while and try to get him off. I was like, buddy, please, please get down, I'm trying to fight you. And I gotta be honest right here, besides like the exploration and the voice acting, which I've complimented numerous times in this playthrough, I honestly gotta give a lot of credit to the combat in this game. It's not like Arkham Asylum or anything insane like that. It's not Uncharted. But the combat for what it is honestly pretty entertaining, and it feels satisfactory, you know? I like beating up these baddies. It's fun, what can I say? And it's especially fun to beat up on baddies when you're rewarded for your efforts with things like a power bar to help you in combat. Even though, I'm gonna keep it real with you, I don't know if I'm ever gonna use those. Maybe if there's a giant boss fight and it's just super useful or something, but I mean, even in like Pokemon games when they have all like the little boosts to your power, I never really use those. I don't know, I'm a really lazy gamer, I guess. I just kind of use like the base attacks and stuff. Maybe if you guys are interested just to see what kind of things that they can do, or again, like I said, if there's a big boss and we could potentially harness their energy to help us out. But we could also see if we're going to harness their energy by just sitting in the backpack and never being used the entire game. We'll have to wait and see. But anyway, dudes, we've been hunting down these toxic truffles and mystic mushrooms. Was I calling them magic mushrooms this entire time? Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Okay, we are gonna cut to when we're collecting the last one, and then we're gonna turn it into Miss Fibian, and we could just progress from there, okay? Cool. Oh, wow, that was so quick. Are you guys proud of me? We did it. Anyway, Dr. Fibian's house is right here, so we can walk right on over to return the mission to her. Speaking of amphibians, I don't see a lot of frogs around.
I think I found all the items you need. Let's see. 10 milliliters of Holocaust cereal and 20 grams of flannel. A pinch of this, a dash of that, and done. Here you are, Ben. The beard growth serum should have those baby faces looking like a team of Sasquatches in no time. Thanks, Dr. Fibian. I'll take this to the lumberjacks right away.
Good on you, Ben. Don't worry about any side effects of the beard serum. I mean, she did say that these men are going to turn into quote-unquote Sasquatches, but let's not question that, even though we're getting this serum from someone named Dr. Fibian from the middle of a swamp who lives all by herself and is kind of crazy. But I guess we're not going to worry about any of that. We're just going to scale this mountain like any good old 10-year-old does to hopefully make our way back to the village of Grashugal to give these men the beard serum to make them into some bearded legends with the likes of PewDiePie and Jack Black. And that honestly gives me an idea for a little question of the day. Who do you guys think has the best beard in all of Hollywood? The best facial hair? I can't think of a person, like a celebrity off the top of my head, but what I can think of is that dude from the Hunger Games with the black beard. I think he got killed by Snow, is that his name? The white bearded guy? I'll put a Giazzo screenshot in the first little line of the description, so if you're interested in who I'm talking about, you'll see who I'm talking about. We also just defeated another really easy ruin to gain another power bar that we will, I don't know, probably not use. On the bright side, though, we are seeing Grashugal Farms for the very first time, which is very cool. I like that there's pumpkins because it's kind of themed well. It's November, late November, so ya boy Thanksgiving is on the way, and we just passed Halloween, so pumpkins are still very much in spirit. So good on you, Ben 10. And good on Grashugal Village, which we're looking at right now, and behind us is, of course, Grashugal Farms. I'm sorry, guys, it is just too fun to say Grashugal and Strudelbeck. There are so many fun little, I guess, Germany words in this game, maybe Swedish, I don't know, don't get mad at me, I'm sorry.
Check it out. Beard growth serum. Fresh out of the beaker.
Ah, you must be Ben. Major Stefan told us you were coming.
Right, hi. You're all looking kind of lumberjack-ish, I guess.
Just wait. Let's get those beards on.
So yes, this leads us to what is probably the best mission in the entire game, where you get to customize these people's beards. I unfortunately went ahead and tried to see if I could give them a unibrow, but you can only customize the bottom facial hair. But that, don't get me wrong, you can definitely get creative. As soon as the square, or I would assume X button on your Xbox controller pops up saying next, that's when you can move on to the next bearded guy. I made this one just sort of normal. I went ahead and gave him all the facial hair that you could possibly give to one of them, just to see what a normal beard would have looked like, or quote-unquote normal in the Ben 10 universe, so that's what I did there. For this gentleman, I just wanted to give him a big old cop mustache, or porn mustache, depending on how you look at it, and you have to at least get a little bit on their chin, is what I noticed. As you can see, it's not popping up with the square prompt, so you gotta get a little bit all over their face, but that's okay. Just a little bit of a straggler on his chin. That's his goatee, obviously. And I honestly kind of like the end result of that. It looks like he forgot shaving on the bottom, or he just missed some very obvious spots. Now this guy, however, I was like, I'm gonna get really creative. We are just touching up the sides. And I think it came out way better than I was anticipating. It looks like he's got, like, barnacles or mollusks growing on him.
Goodness, it worked. Those beards look totally normal.
Thanks. We're going to get back to work preparing for the festival.
I agree, those beards are totally normal. I don't see anything weird about them.
Ben, good to see you again. Thank you again for helping with the lumberjacks. Dr. Fabian saves the day once again.
No problem. So what do you need my help with?
Farmer Abernathy's carrots ripened today, and he has got no one to help pick them.
Are you sure these are the most important tasks to be doing when there's a supernatural force on the loose?
Clearly, you have never had a fresh picked carrot from Farmer Abernathy. Anyway, as Burgermeister, I think I know what the most important tasks are for this town.
Alright, if you say so. At least it isn't broccoli.
Ooh, got 'em, broccoli lovers. Ben 10 just destroyed your whole dreams, man, and 50 coins for completing that mission? That is amazing. We got paid well for completing a fun mission. That's what I like to see. I'll take 1,000,000 more of those beard, activities, I guess I would call them. But speaking of activities, we have one called Wasp's Nest here. Apparently there are wasp nests that we need to burn that are stinging the townspeople. Let's go ahead and check out what's going on. Check out the scoop. And I don't want to alarm you folks, but this will be our last mission of the day. I'm so sorry. Jeff, wasps are stinging townspeople. Please destroy their nests. I got you, buddy. I got you, no problem. And we're gonna do it in the most epic way possible, because even though it says you just started an activity and activities can be completed at any time, why would we do that when we can just run around the city and complete it all right now? All synced up to some music in an epic fast-forward montage. So I hope you guys are ready for that. It will start right after I say thank you so much all for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. It would mean a lot and help out a ton. But I'll see you guys next time. This is Lego Jake, signing out. Enjoy the montage, everybody. Peace out.